Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Welcome back once again to the motherfucking Blunt Stream. And oh my fucking lord, do we have a show for you tonight. And a show unlike any other. Because this time, instead of just watching fucking cringe videos, watching twerk videos and gun videos and shit, which I will do, I feel like I owe you guys a couple of explanations. It seems my name's been getting tossed around a little bit. That's cool. I will explain absolutely everything to you with no reservations here in just a few fucking minutes. Because, to be honest with you, I feel a little bit betrayed. And I have the right to feel a little bit fucking betrayed. I have been lied to for the better part of a year, if not longer than that, by somebody I considered a friend. And no one else came and told me that these were lies. The way these lies got exposed was by watching a fucking interview last night. And by watching the events of the last few days unfold. Last time we talked, it was Monday. Fight was on. Everything was all good. People were preparing to go to Knoxville. Plenty of friends investing money in this fucking shit. This bullshit. Tuesday comes along. Oh, we find out that changes a lot. Tuesday night comes along. I find out I've been getting fucking lied to. So here we are on Wednesday on the Blunt Stream. Welcome. For those of you who aren't normally here, I am Adonis Paul, otherwise known as AP. And yeah, I'm that guy who used to be on Gulf City. And as I say every time, you are the audience. You are typically smarter than me, but only in a couple of the subjects tonight where I'm actually going to pull some credentials out of my ass. Am I going to be the smartest one in the fucking room? Because there's a couple things here that nobody's picked up on. And I'm going to prove absolutely to be fucking true. I am not a happy goy right now, but that's fine. Because you people are helping me to be a little bit happier. Yeah, we're going to go into that. The narrative that I need to be protected because of my fucking heart condition. Like what I have to do right now is good for the hypertension, right? Got a giant fucking cup of coffee. I don't give a fuck though, man. The truth is the truth. I'm so happy failure can walk in the fucking sunlight again. So heck, if anyone was caught in the middle of shit he didn't deserve to be in because he's just too nice a fucking guy. Too nice a fucking guy was failure accomplished. But fuck all that. Let's get into what we came here to do in the beginning of the show. Call-in link is in the Discord if you'd like to, or the call-in Discord link is in the description if you'd like to get in on that. We'll do that a little later in the show. But I want to get the monologue part over so we can watch all the fucking videos. But for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Before we do anything on this fucking show, we gotta warm up. We gotta get our blood going to our fucking power source. And there's only one way to do that. And that's guns and pussy, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get that out of the way. And then, oh, I've got some juicy tidbits for you motherfuckers because you deserve it. You spent a lot of fucking money on some shit that didn't go down on behalf of one motherfucker. And just to narrow it down, it ain't Adam Worski. Worski did everything he had to do on fucking time to get to this fight. I'm not a happy goy. It appears new Nick the Knife out there after getting some newfound fame after his interview with TONKA last night. That was like watching a fucking slow suicide. He's showing us what his other hobbies are. All right, and Nick, you deserve this, man. Enjoy the asses. That was an epic move last night, pulling Andy in. All for you, buddy. And yeah, for those of you also here for the first time, this is what we do here. It's guns and asses, so if you're not insecure in your sexuality and have to look at this shit, then maybe this isn't the place for you. But tonight it probably is if you're here for some drama, because it's about to get good. Pop it. Pop it. Are we ready? Does everyone have their blood and their power source? Are you properly filled with testosterone and aggressive? Well, then that's just my cue to put on Pantera and get right into this fucking bullshit, as Theme Star would say. Minus the bullshit. Let's read these two Streamlabs and I'll tell my fucking story of the last couple days. Polly the Polar Bear for 5 says people are saying that Failure's stream was just part of a larger op that Kraut and Tonka are running. Thoughts? No. I know for a fact. I'm about to tell you how I know for a fact that's not part of fucking any scheme with Tonka. Guaranteed. If it is, they're trying to pull it over on me too, and I highly doubt that. Spectro 6 Game, good to see you here, Spectre says Tonka lies, Kumite dies, Spectre wins. Dox D's nuts, cunt. I can't require scat and peace, Red Man, and Simper fucking Thigh. Fuck yeah. I know you're out there enjoying the fucking gun footage, so let's get into the fucking bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into what I came out here to fucking say, because frankly, I've been put in that fucking corner. And if I believe in nothing, it's that the daylight is the best disinfectant for this type of shit. So, let's go back to last Friday. They're doing a kumite. I'm, like I normally do, I check the show out, I go to type in the chat. Oh, my AP account has been banned. Alright, so I hop into my other account. Mistakes happen. That one's been banned. So then I hop into the Bloodstream account. That one's not banned. And I find it a little bit suspicious that somebody just searched AP. Kind of sounds like Vamp needs to remember her fucking accounts a little better before pulling that shit next time. So I ask in the chat in the Bloodstream account, pretty innocently, hey man, why are my other accounts banned? Is this a mistake? I mean, mistakes happen, whatever. No answer. Alright. Chat starts asking questions. No fucking answer. Just ignoring it. Reading chats around the 100 people being like, hey, why is AP banned? Finally, Tonka says, oh, I did send him a fucking message. I check my messages because I don't go to Discord. Let me explain something about Discord to me. For those of you who don't fucking know, don't try to contact me on Discord unless we're doing a call-in show. I've got enough means of fucking communication. I've got a phone, I've got email, I've got fucking Twitter, I got Facebook, I got plenty. I don't need another fucking messenger service. That's bullshit. So I go to Discord and I see a message that says, I don't want to fuck with you no more, I don't want to talk to you no more. You know why. Well, I don't know why. And since Tonka's fucking impossible to get a hold of, and anyone who's ever tried to fucking talk to this guy knows they gotta go through channels to get a hold of him, I contact a couple of his co-hosts, right there on the spot, who are on the show with him right now. They say, yeah, he's got some kind of fucking problem with you, but I don't know what the fuck it is. Problem confirmed. So now the chat wants to know why there's a problem. I want to know why there's a fucking problem. And these messages start coming through frantically on my Discord. Talking about what kind of fucking coward I... No, first of all, it was about Unknown Archive. But he admitted he was mistaken about that. So I respond, yeah, that's cool, man. Players fuck up too. What's the fucking problem here, man? So then the narrative changes. It's no longer about, you were watching my fucking wrestling match on the dump the other night. It starts to become about how much of a fucking coward I am. Well, let them know I ain't no fucking coward, dude. I'm certainly not gonna fucking get in the middle of... If you and Andy are gonna fucking throw hands, throw hands. It's funny you're saying this. When this guy that you're calling a piece of shit, Andy Worski, when I said the same thing to him, I like both of you guys. Both of you guys helped me get started, man. I don't want either bad things for either one of you. You know what Andy's response was? Okay, that's cool. I am so confident that this guy is full of shit that you will see it. You will eventually fucking see it. That's the last I heard from Andy. Totally fucking cool about it. Every time I talked to Tonka, it had to be like a convincing session of why Andy's a piece of... I'm not trying to hear it. And I can't tell you how many times I've had to say, I'm not trying to get into your fucking bullshit. So Failure's like, I'm talking to Failure in a Discord. And remember, this is Friday. The fight's still on. Friday. He says, man, let me pull Tonka in here, man. Maybe you do talk this shit out. It's alright. Once we pull Tonka into the voice chat, oh, everything's changed. I'm no longer a fucking coward. Nothing like that. It's about protecting me. Because I just had a heart attack, and anyone who's near him is gonna get fucking got. Trying to use people in the chat as examples that I've seen shit-talking people. Well, don't talk no shit, won't be no shit. I didn't talk no shit, wasn't no shit for me. Going into, you think Unknown Archive is your friend, and that's the only part I wish I had fucking recorded. Because you wouldn't, but it would make your head spin how fucking fast I came back with, yeah, I do think he's a good fucking person. And speaking of Unknown Archive, that recording, I knew about that recording 7 fucking months ago. And UA's story has always been, I have got kind of a moral conundrum about this. And having this shit. And Tonka told me to fucking record it. And told me that everybody else knew it was being recorded. That story's never fucking changed. I believe that story. So you might be asking yourself right about now, why would somebody... We need more Pantera. I'm not letting this go on fucking random. I'm going to mouth for war. You might be asking yourself, so AP, what did he switch to? It became that he's protecting me because of the heart condition. We went into that shit. Well, that's fucking bullshit, because you were calling me a coward in my DMs not 5 minutes before that. So it gets a little bit heated. Failure moderates it a little bit, but I get tired of hearing people bullshit me to my face. A motherfucker was lying to me to my face about what I read 5 minutes ago. That was a big fucking red flag. And I asked him then, I said, okay, you want me to get away from you or whatever? Because that must mean there's trouble coming. What's gonna happen, Tonka? What's coming, Tonka? Nothing bad's about to happen, man. I'm just looking out for you guys. That's funny. You wasn't so fucking... You had big nuts on your fucking show when you banned me from your fucking Discord and then was like, AP's got a fucking invitation to come anytime he likes and talk about it if he wants to have that conversation. I want AP to remain popular. That's why I'm not going in on him. Oh, go in, dude. Go in. I've been invited on fucking Route Retort. I've been invited on fucking Warski's stream. If I wanted to fucking sell you out for subs, it would have been done 3 fucking days ago. Because here's the truth. You knew this wasn't going down on Friday. Not Tuesday. Not with the fucking bullshit name change shit, and I'm about to prove that. Don't fucking lie to me to my fucking face about shit me and you just talked about. You knew that wasn't going down on Friday, and you know that I'm just the fucking guy to know that your story is full of shit. Hey! You've seen my IMDb. You've seen the credits of fucking TV shows that I've been on, where we produced sports entertainment and sporting events, where me and Gasly used to work before this. Anyone who was down with Gulf City knows the whole story. We used to run a production company. I've seen this kind of bullshit before with no-show fighters. I've been there with production crews when Gasly, to his credit, me and Gasly, we got problems or whatever, fucking, let me say something nice about him. When that motherfucker was fighting to get us paid because of shitheads like you who cancel fucking fights. So the promoter doesn't want to pay the production crew. You knew this was going down on Friday, and you wanted me as far away from this bullshit as possible, because you know that A, being involved in that shit legitimately, with big giant fingerprints proving what the fuck I've done, I don't have to, not just vague internet videos of me indie wrestling in a warehouse somewhere. You knew I would know that was bullshit. On top of that, let me turn down the fucking music for a second because I want everybody to know how fucking serious I am about this next part. The name change thing. If I'm disappointed in anybody, it's Nick. And it's not Nick's specialty to know how a name change goes down, but I'm surprised a couple of your things weren't challenged by him, but I'm going to challenge him right now. And just to put my credentials on the line, before I went into production, let me take a drink. My business was visas and passports, including passport name change procedures. Very common thing for corporate travelers. And we're talking for companies like, they all go through visa and passport companies that I work for. So I didn't work for the big giant fucking companies, but they sent it all through us. It was my fucking job to know that procedure and be able to explain it to an executive that wants to go get married this weekend and get his bitch back in the country and get her name changed in 1 or 2 days. And if you want to try to call me on that, I'd like you to listen to this. I also was responsible for media for a couple of these companies, video tutorials for these guys. Shit like that. So let me go ahead and does this voice sound familiar to you?
Parents' names. Naturalized citizens will submit their certificate of naturalization or other documents listed below.
So I got a little skipping because I'm streaming.
Proof of your identity.
You recognize that voice? I did fucking tutorials on this fucking shit. On top of being the guy that had to fucking explain it to them, process their documentation with the State Department, the Social Security Office, work on their legalization, their apostille, all that fucking shit. I think I know a little something about it. And I dare say that changing your identity so you can leave the fucking country is looked upon with a little more scrutiny than your fucking internet slap fight. Let me ask you this, Tonka. You didn't have any documentation on Friday? Nothing from the court? Not a thing? Or on Monday, you didn't? Let me ask you this, man. What would you have done? What would you have fucking done? Well, let me wait till... It looks like Stone Monkey come in and win Selma Hayek for $25, my man. Don't worry about it, dude. I'm fine. I'll read that in just a fucking minute. I gotta get this part out of it. I've gotta get this part out. What would you have done on the way home from the courthouse had a cop pulled you over? Oh yeah, they give you some documentation when you apply for that shit. And if it's in the application process and it wasn't fucking finalized, then your ass shouldn't be signing that non-legitimate name on shit, especially months ahead of time. If you were trying to get it done real quick, so it kind of got glossed under that you signed under a fake name or whatever, then you went about that the fucking wrong way too. I can get your goddamn name changed on your passport in 8 fucking hours. It is not that big of a fucking deal. You were right about that. It doesn't change any fucking contracts unless you sign it under a different name. I refuse to believe that you can't understand the concept of signing an agreement under the same name they can cut a check to. That is retarded. Retarded. I have to believe you're fucking stupid to believe that. And then I last night I'm listening to the interview, and I'm hearing all this bullshit. And I'm hearing this bullshit after fucking politely and respectfully declining interviews about this shit. Putting my neck out for you for the last fucking 5 months. And I'm hearing you bullshit about things you've sworn up and down about to me. Sworn up and down about. I had 3 sanctioned MMA fights. Then last night it turns into, oh, they were underground street brawls. Bullshit! And you know it and I know it. Anyone who's worked in the indies or been in the fucking martial arts or been trained to fight one day in your life, you recognize that, oh, I was self-taught. I did illegal fucking fights. Yeah. Bullshit. Bullshit. You bullshitted me for a goddamn year about who you were. I stuck my fucking neck out for you. And the repayment I get is you making bullshit threats to do something on the Kumite and then turning the fucking stream dark for 30 minutes, going on mute, real respectful to your fucking fans. And then, if I couldn't be any sicker with the goddamn situation, you've got the fucking nerve to not apologize to the people that, well, whether you gave them your coupon code or not. Yeah, and I can see the truth of that at this point too. Don't use my coupon code. Yeah, escaping that liability there. You knew this was coming for a very long time. I can only guarantee it since Friday. You motherfuckers think it started Tuesday? Bullshit! He knew this was coming fucking Friday! That's why he didn't want me to fuck around. Because I know too fucking much about the bullshit he was about to lay down. I suppose this is better for my hypertension than being the people that have never done a goddamn thing to me. Trying to tell me, oh, well, I mean, if you don't take my side, man, or if Jim and Ralph and Andy are gonna fucking come after you and all this shit. Andy and Ralph have never been anything but kind to me. And Jim don't know who the fuck I am, other than that guy that made him laugh twice being Clan of Dusty. Yeah, that's gonna make a real good internet insanity video. This guy got drunk once. Yeah, apparently you don't watch those videos. It takes a little more to qualify. But I will give you one message from Jim, if I may quote him since you're so fucking terrified of him. Just don't. Just don't. Here's a 4th time, Tonka. Just don't. Don't be a dum-dum. Stop being a fucking dum-dum. You aren't protecting me. You fucked over failure. And you fucked over Scrub. Oh, I'm just trying to keep you. This is just same thing I did for fucking Failure and Scrub. I just want them to keep away. Really? You fucking call them cowards and shit? Don't talk no shit, won't be no shit. The internet offers forgiveness, but it doesn't offer sympathy, Tonka. That's where Mundane Matt went wrong. That's where Baked Alaska went wrong. You ever consider just owning that you fucked up? Hey, I got fucking blackout drunk a few months ago and fucking called my best friend's girlfriend a dirty Jew. You ever think of just owning it? Nobody cares. Everyone fucks up. You know when people get pissed? When you want to attach strings to that shit like Scooby. The internet's a lot like jail, man. Nobody likes a fucking snitch, and you don't fuck with kids or animals. That'll get you killed real quick in both places. But first and foremost, no fuck... Oh, and God, then it comes down to, but they called my mom's place of business. Well, don't challenge the boards! What are you, fucking stupid? Yeah, you certainly aren't internet people, or you wouldn't be challenging the Chans to do shit to you. What kind of retarded fucking move is that? Jesus. I'm not even looking at the fucking chat, man. Let me put some music on. We're breaking our own rules out here. We're getting a little too serious. But yeah, I've had this shit built up for 3 days. I've had to listen to fucking lies about a name change procedure that it's my fucking job to know, backwards and forwards, or millionaires don't fucking travel. Yeah, that'll go good. I've had to listen to you lie to people about shit you've told me. Lie to me to my face. How am I a coward 5 minutes ago and then you're trying to protect me now? Fuck that. I've stuck my neck out way too fucking much for you to put up with that shit. But anyway, sponsor Mr. Blue Sky. as we all know here at the Blunt Stream, if that rant has been a little too much for you, I think maybe the Ultra Instinct kicked on a little bit. Sorry about that. I know it aggravates the heart condition. I'm not supposed to do it. But if that was too much for you, oh, by the way, I think that rant, because I can absolutely prove that you knew this was bullshit on Friday, that it was calculated, and you lied to fucking everybody. I think that rant deserves one of these, ladies and gentlemen. Glad I could come up from behind you like the fucking nigga in Scarface and put that bullet in your back. You never should have fucking lied to me. Go off, King. Trailer of Tears. People are donating fast. Shit. Trailer of Tears is here, baby. Yes, this trail is moist and it tastes of salt. Merlo Williams comes in for 5 says, holy shit, AP. God damn, going hard in the paint. Watch the heart, homie, please. Watch the heart. Yeah, because having to fucking sit on this and fucking make sure I was 500% fucking positive about what the fuck I was saying has been better for hypertension and a heart condition than just fucking leaving me out of it. Like I requested. Andy didn't have a problem with it. Geek Thulu didn't have a problem with it. If it really got down to it, I could show you DMs where they're both like, cool, we totally understand. And both of them were like, you will see the truth of Tonka. And that is the thing. You get a different version of Tonka when you talk to him and you don't know some shit than when you do know some shit. Or when he thinks he's crossed you. We've all known a motherfucker like that. And his biggest weakness is that he can't admit he was fucking wrong. Failure said it today, and I said it today. Oh, and how do I know Failure's not running a gay op? Because I was talking to fucking Failure, and he let me see that script, and I was like, yes, dude, I was talking to him before that. Absolutely. It ain't no fucking op. He was like, what do I do here? And I'm like, this is not something that can be no-sold, dude. Whether you want to be or not, you are fucking involved in this shit. Through virtue of fucking, you can blame that on Tonka, just like you can blame Andy taking your money on Tonka. All Tonka had to say was, I was wrong. That's all he had to do. That's fucking Tonka's fault as far as I'm concerned. He owes for putting that fucking shit in Failure's life, he owes Failure the balance that money that still remains. But that's not, fuck it. Fuck it. Well, welcome to the fucking Blunt Stream. I don't know what else you guys, want to hear about that, man. Usually on the Blunt Stream we watch a bunch of cancer videos and shit, but I guess tonight we can do a few call-ins and shit. Looks like everybody is relatively peaceful with the truth. Wasn't sure exactly how that would go. Feels good to get that shit off your chest, and I know Failure feels better. I fucking know Failure feels better being able to walk in the light of day. Welcome, Failure. Welcome outside. To how does the sun feel on your fucking face, man? Feels good, don't it? If Ralph wants me on this week, I'll come on this week. I wasn't sure how I was going to handle all this bullshit. I wanted to make sure I was fucking 100% for sure on what I was talking about before I dropped that fucking he knew since Friday thing. Because that's going to make a big deal to this whole story, isn't it? We'll, when that updates, I'll get back to that. But no, I really do want to talk to the chat, hear what you guys have to say about that. What am I, a backstabbing cocksucker? Is that what I am? Or am I just out here fucking bringing the truth to the people? Failure's out there. AP knew, yeah. Me and you both knew since fucking Friday when we were in that fucking chat. Remember me yelling at Tonka? What the fuck's about to happen, Tonka? I've seen this fucking behavior in suicidal people. I had a friend who killed himself, and I'll never fucking forget it. He pulled this same shit right before, trying to get everybody away from him. We were sitting here like, what the fuck is this guy's problem? He went to a graveyard, shot himself in the fucking head 2 days later. Saw it coming, called it. Pick up the phone. Sorry, Spectre. Sorry. The proceeds from that particular joke go to Spectre. You could have been there too to get disavowed from the Kumite with me. Had you been at the dump, you could have watched the fucking VO matches. Uzi Q says the truth will set you free, and it has. And it has. Much like in the fat Otho guy said in Demolition Man. I would like to say to Andy Worski, I would like to remind you, sir, that I make a wonderful associate, and I would love to continue my services under your administration. Throwaway says, get on the kill stream. Am I being invited on the kill stream right now? I'll go now, dude. I wanted to make sure I knew how I was going to fucking handle that. I didn't want to get in a pissing match with a fucking pathological liar. I'm talking about Tonka, not Ralph. But speaking of Ralph, dude, Tonka was threatening me with that motherfucker. Ralph and Andy and Jim, ooh. I'm like, I don't fucking challenge people to shit I can't handle. Well, what happens when the boards... I'm like, I don't challenge the boards to call my mom at work. What kind of epic, stupid, fucking dumb move was that? Have you lost your fucking mind? Do you know what they are capable of? You're scared of Zoom? That's 10,000 Zooms, you dumb son of a bitch! Shit. Sorry, guys, I promise. No, let me calm it down. Let me calm it down before I end up having a fucking coronary over this shit.
Got blood. Got weed?
Oh, I'm seeing a lot of yeses in the chat. That was probably in response to my being asked to go on the kill stream. I hope they're sniping this right fucking now. Ralph, if you're sniping this shit, or if you're not, you have my permission to snipe it, rewind this shit, and there's your proof that Tonka knew about this Friday. And now you also know why I was kind of uncomfortable on Friday when I was like, I got theories, man, but I don't know if I want to. I'm gonna have to check some shit out before I fucking do. Now you understand why. Because I know what a name change procedure is. I know how long it fucking takes. I explained it to corporate travelers day in and day out for 7 fucking years. He was trying to duck out of this shit on Friday. He never intended to send that shit in. Oh, and the fucking, the time zone deficiency? Oh, well, I thought because it was 3 o'clock my time, it was 3 o'clock everywhere. Bullshit. A first-year fucking intern in any office would have got fucking fired over that shit if it was important enough. Jesus. Tonka, no! Run, Tonka! Tonka, don't let Ralph catch you! Oh no, he got you! Oh, he got you! He got you! Oh no! No, don't let the retort abort you! Oh, and Tonka gets out of the fight at the last fucking second. Oh, it was an amazing chase while it lasted, wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Fucking try to fucking make me think there's something wrong with me. Oh, I wouldn't calling you a coward. Just yes, you were 7 or 8 times. Shit, man. Anyone ever see? I mean, I do too many movie references, but anyone ever see that movie, The New Guy? Who's the bitch now? And this. Well, I know what's gonna come next. Well, why didn't you contact me about this privately? Because you tried to lie to me last time I fucking talked to you privately. I said, failure a DM, like, I'm not hearing this fucking shit, and I fucking left. Failure confirmed all that fucking shit. He was there. Tonka got yelled at. A couple of times, especially when I was like, what's about to happen? The fuck? Put some black crows in the background here. Once again, you are watching the Blunt Stream. Here from fabulous Los Tejas Live. It is 11:41 p.m. It's good to see everybody here. About 4 times the viewers I normally have. Yeah, Tonka helped me out so much, man. All Ralph has to do is say my fucking name once. 400 fucking viewers. Yet I was sticking my neck out for Tonka. I'm such a bad fucking friend, huh? Motherfucker. Might have to, pause the stream. No, we don't have to do that anymore, as a matter of fact. Aircraft Sparky says, for $5, Donga is just another internet tough guy with no integrity, but possibly has AIDS. I don't know if he has AIDS. Hope Vamp gets tested. And oh yeah, don't even question my credentials, man, when it comes to this shit. Hi, my voice, doing a corporate tutorial.
You will be required to submit a copy of your driver's license, military ID, or other identification.
Is this a tutorial on how to legally change your name in 24 hours?
Prove your identity to the passport acceptance agent.
And I dare say, changing your name on your passport so you can leave the country under an assumed alias is held under a little more scrutiny than your bullshit internet slap fight. And that's why one of us has a belt and the other one fakes jacks. Whoa, Kemosabe. Glad you aren't letting Big Chief Tonka toss you under the bus. You're a good boy, and we miss you. Good luck on the Failure team up. Yeah, that's another thing, man. For a while now, me and Failure have been talking about doing a show, man. We never really got our shit together until just the last couple days. Like, fuck this. Fuck this, man. And with this bullshit over, hopefully we can get back to focusing on what makes people laugh the most. And not let me put a bullet in this motherfucker's head for trying to make an asshole out of me. Hopefully this is the last time I have to do that. And I'll be honest with you guys. Ever since the Gulf City thing, I have no taste for fucking blood or drama or shit. I don't want to build my name off hurting people. But, in this case, dude, don't go on your fucking show and half threaten me. Don't go on your fucking show and be like, well, AP knows. He's been talked to multiple times. No, he hasn't. And who the fuck are you, my dad? You're not my daddy. Are you? You talk to me. You gonna sit me down? You gonna sit me down, Hank Hill? Give me a little Bobby talk? Fuck that shit. I've been told by enough people that I was the last piece of talent on that fucking show where I don't have to take fucking tips from a fucking hack who has to fake his fucking record. I didn't even mean to come out here and like rip a motherfucker apart. I was gonna start this with I'm not seeking no war, and I'm still not. But if you want me to fucking like, be quiet about the fucking truth because I fucked you over. What? How does that work? Oh, I'm just trying to fucking help you. I don't need your fucking help. Every time you try to put me, we would talk and, oh, you should do a show with this guy or this guy. I'm like, no, I don't want to fuck, I can do this myself. I will never again enter into a fucking partnership where it's dependent on somebody else fucking doing something. Fuck that. I'm better than that. I thought you were better than that. I was wrong. Ah, the Geek Thulu joining us in the chat. Geek, yeah, I just fucking got done telling everybody how you were perfectly aware, and so was Andy, that I wanted no part of this fucking bullshit, and neither one of you gave me shit about it. Neither one of you decided I had to take some fucking side. Both of these dudes said, hey man, you're gonna find out about Tonka soon enough, man. It eventually always happens, man. And maybe I didn't find out about it soon as fuck because I didn't talk to him a lot. I'd go on the Kumite maybe once a month for the last couple months, but since then I focused on doing this since September. I could tell you the date. Just like I'll be upset with everybody else if they do not come to the fucking dump after this goddamn show tonight on the Unknown Archive, I hope, number 6 channel. Unknown Archive's probably got a story to tell or two as well. Oh, and you want to get real Star Wars Emperorish with it, Donga? You want to get real Emperor Star Wars with it? Because, you know, I've been watching Star Wars. About once a year, I like to watch Star Wars for a week, and then I hate it again. But you want to get real deep with the lore there, Donga? I was the one who facilitated those fucking recordings getting released from Unknown Archive. I let the fucking location of your hidden rebel base be known. It is quite safe from your pitiful band. Let's just get it all out there, dude. People deserve to know the fucking truth. Because you had Unknown Archive fucking record that. And you know it. And then what are you doing now? Talking and hanging out with Kraut? Yes. Big brain. Again, let's quote Jim. Real big brain move out of that. Big dum-dum move. Since you fucking hate hearing about Jim so much. If you hate hearing from Jim, why don't you stop being a dum-dum? Stop being a dum-dum, Tonka. That's a terrible Jim impression, but it gets the point across. It gets the point across.
Let's show this prehistoric bitch how we do things.
If nothing else, Tonka, I don't have to have the fear you do about people, because I don't fucking walk around shitting on them. Jesus, motherfuckers are busting ghosts. Now, okay, that's kind of a shot on, but that's not at this point. It was a shot last September. Let's see. Jesus Christ, I've never received this amount of fucking love. This must be the Killstream audience. Pragmatic Culture for 2 says, you, Ghastly, Andy, Jim, etc. made the Kumite. You are funny. Tonka is the human incarnation of dead air. Godspeed. Thank you very much, Pragmatic Culture. Fool me fucking once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on fucking me. I'm mad at myself on top of this shit. How did you not see it coming? All I can tell you guys, man, is I don't know if you've ever had a fucking friend pull one over on you before. I think we've all had somebody pull one over on us before. Be a different guy to you than they are to everybody else. I think we've all seen that behavior before. So, I am guilty of being a human being and being able to be tricked and fooled and maybe manipulated with a little bit of hubris. But that is over. That is fucking over. If there is one thing we cannot stand in production, and if you've ever worked in production, this sticks fucking with you. Even with my limited foray in it of maybe 3 or 4 years with Ghastly, you do not miss a gig. You know it, and I know it, and you were planning on missing that gig since fucking Friday. You remind me of an employee that wants to take the fucking day off but can't get it off, so they start planning that shit out and coughing on fucking Friday so you can call in Monday and go, you saw how sick I was. The only other theory I have is that you were quitting the internet friendship before I fucking fired you, and you knew that if you pulled this shit on it, if nothing else, you ripped my friends off, man. I have friends going to that fucking fight. People I respect who've helped me out are going to that fucking fight. How many thousands of dollars deep do you think people like Poisoning the Well are? Luckily, they don't have to buy plane tickets, but they're buying accommodations. A party weekend is a couple fucking $1,000s if you're gonna do it right. How much money did you waste? Well, there's lots of other fucking fights. Fuck that! Oh, and that whole thing about pulling in some other Alabama promotion to come try to pick up the fight on the same fucking night? I hope you read the sabotage clause in those contracts. You can't do that. We're gonna have just some illegal, out-of-state fucking promotion fight. Hey, Andy, why don't you come down here and fucking... No, fuck that. Fuck that, Andy. You fucking won. Enjoy your fucking victory. Appreciate a victory where you didn't have to fucking even fight. Your opponent was such a bitch he couldn't even show up to get whooped. That is how much you intimidated him. Last Friday, it was down to the last fucking contingency plan. Pretend to not get my paperwork in on time. Bullshit. Once again, if you had no paperwork about your name change, then what would have happened had you got pulled over on the way home from court? And riddle me that, big brain. Bullshit. AP, your gym voice is great, says Neobeard the Pirate. Well, thank you. Just don't. Just don't. Yeah, Tonka, just like Jim saith to the furry. Just don't. Dick McBastard is laughing his ass off out there. Good. Elder Max says, Daddy, no! I don't know if any of that's true. I've been told so many fucking stories that the Japanese dat heard that one too. Zoom gave us the truth on that shit. There's shit that's been done that I don't necessarily approve of, but then again, shit ain't really my business, is it? I've gone out of my way to have it not be my fucking business. But I'll tell you this, don't challenge the chance to do shit! What are you doing challenging the internet to do things to you? They're gonna do things to you! Shit, motherfucker approaches me like, we're gonna call your old ass mom who has to take care of your grandfather because he's blind. And then her son just had a heart attack, so she's extra stressed out. I'd be like, you win. Don't bother my old ass mom. You fucking win. I can't bend the knee. Why? What did it cost you? Peace? You got peace? You dumb motherfucker. That must be part of that, not internet people syndrome. I'm gonna challenge the internet to do bad things to me. And then what happens? Bad things happen to you. You're surprised? You stupid motherfucker, you. Let's pull Inspector and see what he has to say. Thank you for calling the Blunt Stream. This is AP. How can I help you?
Hi, I'd like an order of justice.
Ah, yes. That is the dish. That is the dish of the day. In fact, we're giving it up on the fucking house. What do you think, Spectre?
Oh my God, it's you know, I've had this justice boner for 30 goddamn hours at this, and I have to say, oh, it is good to see Paz Cahantis go down this way.
You know, up until a few days ago, I never would have wanted to see this happen, man. But when you fucking lie to me to my face about some shit that I just fucking read, and then you lie about the business that I'm fucking in, two businesses that I've been in, one fucking fight promotion.
I called bullshit on this that day, the day that this Monday, I guess it was, because I went through a name change. I went through a legal name change and everything a couple of years ago. I know exactly what happened. It doesn't happen overnight. But when you actually go into the probate court, which is what Alabama has for me, it's the district, you know, and you put in everything. If you're doing an emergency, which is what I'm assuming he tried to do, an emergency name change, they hand you paperwork like that day. They're like, granted, he'll type out. Absolutely. And you go home with paperwork.
Yes.
Now all you have to do is you have to go and you have to change, like, you know, your ID, and you have to change, like,
your
you
SSI.
Know, in my case, your social security number and whatnot. So I know exactly what happened. This was not something he did not plan to go to this fight to begin with. He didn't.
Yeah, I know that at least since Friday he didn't plan it. Fuck this Tuesday shit.
Remember last week? I think it was when was it? When was the last Kumite? I can't remember when it was, but he was saying, Andy, you need to get in touch with me. You need to tell me, is this fight still going on, huh? Mm-hmm. Andy, you need to. And it was because Andy wasn't doing anything online at the time. He wasn't doing anything online.
He was training his ass off for a fight. He thought there was going to be a squab.
So his whole thing was, that's his get out of jail free card. He doesn't show up. It's because he didn't know. Andy wasn't talking. He doesn't know if Andy's actually fighting or anything. That was his plan originally, and then Andy shows up, and he's like, oh, I need a new out. So he did this.
I 100% agree with that. That was suspicious at the time, man, but it wasn't enough to indict. When it came to Friday, and he's like, I gotta protect you now. I'm like, first, you're bullshitting me. Second of all, from what? Why would you come up and protect me from anything? Nobody's after me.
I've been saying this for months.
He knew what was coming.
I've been saying for months, you know, I kind of jumped on the bandwagon with Tonka, and then I jumped off of it because I saw the shady shit his friends were doing. And, like, Tonka, roughly around June, started calling me a doxer. You know, he started putting that out there. You know, Leaf it's like, oh, you're a doxer, Schmeckel, Brock. All I'm saying, I'm a doxer. Comes out that, yeah, Tonka's full of shit. We all knew that, but whatever.
Yeah, they tend to water down the definition of doxing like a motherfucker over in that crew.
Exactly. And my whole thing was, you know, I let it play out. You know, I'd chirp up, I defend myself where appropriate, but you let it play out because one by one, each of these motherfuckers was shown to be nothing but a liar, nothing but a drama-mongering, fucking overused prison fuck toy. That is exactly what they were.
Woo!
And now, you know, I got a fucking another quarter in. The Spectre was right, Jar. And here we are, right before this fight. Even yesterday, he's trying to say, well, I put 20% of the problem with me. The fight was called 20%
Bullshit.
because of
somebody
me.
Who's been that was so
stupid motherfucker.
As somebody who's been in proximity to these things and had to stand next to Ghastly when he's had to fight for production team's fucking money because of people no showing fights. I've never owned a promotion, but I've been in proximity to it, and I've seen this shit go down before, right now, man.
I'm telling you right now, they have a case for breach of contract, sabotage, and fraud. One, he didn't sign the fucking paperwork with his legal name. Okay, right there's fraud. Two, he already had people he was trying to get to fight Andy. You know, his cousin's little thing down in whatever, that South Shore Wrestling or whatever it was. He had them doing it. There's sabotage. And the breach of contract, well, he's talking about the NDA. He's talking about the contract itself. He's trying to, you know, he's doing everything he can to get out of the fight. And he finally got out of the fight. But he thought he could do it in a way that would make Andy look bad and he wouldn't look like shit. And it gets blown up in his face because Tonka is incapable of thinking just a little bit.
Yeah, some of us aren't full of shit, and we're going to think just a little bit critically about these stories. Yep. Like when you're saying, I didn't have any paperwork name change. Even if people aren't like me and you, and we've gone through it, or I used to walk travelers and executives through it, even if they're not like us, the logic of, okay, so if you get pulled over on the way home, what name do you give the cop? Either you have paperwork or your name ain't legally changed.
Here's what I had to change. I had to change my state ID. I had to change my firearms ID. I had to actually file a DD-215 to have my DD-214 updated with my legal name change, as well as the judge's order not to release the name change to anyone because it was legitimately my stepfather was a sociopath and he had threatened my family and myself when we were trying to get away from him.
You were under some manner of threat, yeah.
It's, you know, all this stuff you have to change. Your lease you kind of have to go through, although, you know, generally speaking, that can be a toss in the air. Utilities, etc.
You have to check that shit again for 6 months for a lease, but utilities, SSI, driver's license, passport, all that shit.
Military ID, all that shit. You have to. And, you know, and Paz Cajantes comes out and says, oh yeah, I fucked up a little bit. No, you fucked up so royally. No, this is going to make
on the whole fight, bro.
Not to do shit.
Yeah, he screwed this whole pooch. And had he come out and said, you know, I fucked this up. I screwed the pooch. I'm really fucking sorry. It cost a lot of people a lot of money. I don't know how I'm ever going to fucking live it down. But he can't do it. He just can't fucking tell the truth. He's got to defend everything till the grave.
Yeah, Tonka's malignant narcissist. Everybody who is around him serves one purpose: to be thrown under the bus when he starts taking flack. Leaf, you're going to be thrown under the bus when he starts taking flack. You already are. Vamp, already being thrown under the bus. Failure, thrown under the bus far more times than anyone else. That's the entire point of each and every one of you. And do you think his family's safe from that? No, it's the mindset of the entire thing. I said this over a month ago. He's a malignant narcissist. He surrounds himself with similar people. And it's good to see people bailing on him and showing the bullshit that he was doing. But at the same time, those same people were engaging in the same bullshit and the same, quote, gay ops, unquote, that he was doing.
And he started running very accuse the opposition of that which you are guilty of, isn't it? And again, and a lot of us weren't aware of this shit. Like, it was a totally different Tonka that we were hearing about online than the guy that we fucking talk to, like, in Discord and shit every once in a while, man. Totally.
No, and I understand that. When I first dealt with them, Vamp was absolutely great to deal with. You know, Tonka was pretty friendly and everything, but it was like around the time, shortly before I left Joaquin Hawk's server, Vamp had said, if you want to do anything on YouTube, you have to let Tonka be a major part of it. And it was around that point I was like, no, that's not what I am. I'm not a leech.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Maybe
shit.
I don't want my my passion and what I do for fun contingent on somebody else.
I do not want myself dependent on the success or failure of someone else. And you know what? I hang out with Cog. I'm on his stream a lot. Okay, but I'm not dependent on him. He's not dependent on me. And that's how it should be. If you want to be mutually beneficial, that's fine. I want to grow, my channel and my content and whatnot on my own merits, not on the merits of people saying, yo, go check this faggot out. I don't want that.
I understand that 100%, man. It took me until September of this year to get that, but I fucking get it, and it's working out pretty well so far. Spectre, man, I love talking to you, man. We need to talk more often, but I got a big line. I gotta drop you out and get some of these other callers, bro.
You get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no disrespect. Enjoy that fucking justice boner, and I hope that I was able to pump a couple more ounces of blood into there, at least in giving validity to your story that he knew about this well before Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, he did. You too, brother. All right, everybody, 12:14 a.m. here in fabulous Las Tejas, broadcasting from the Adonis Paul Pleasure Palace Hotel, Casino Resort, and Gun Range. Wonderful night to take a walk down a moist and salty trail with the cavalry. And speaking of the cavalry, let's pull in a couple of people here. Let's see. I'm never gonna be able to get to everybody, dude, but I see. I don't know who to pull in together in some of these cases. So let me Failure had something to say earlier. Now let me pull in Failure, and then we'll go to Geek, Jagan, Sean Haruki, Blind Eye, Benny Hanna's out there. Gee, Donga, best Donga is there. I can't wait to hear from him. Thank you for calling the Blunt Stream. This is AP. How can I help you?
Hey, how you doing? For a first time caller, long time listener.
Sioux City, Iowa. Turn your radio down. So Failure, having some interesting night here on the interwebs, aren't we?
Yeah, man. What's sparked this fire in you, man?
Remember when he was DMing me that what a coward I was? Then he showed up and he was so tame to my face, and I just want nothing bad to happen to you and all this shit. Meanwhile, I'm in the DMs with you like, Failure, this nigga was calling me a cat. Remember all that? Like, last night really is what set me off. The last straw. If you want to know the straw that broke Camel's fucking back. It was when he told Nick that my fighting experience, it was illegal. It was kind of underground shit. I've heard that shit from so many bullshit martial artists and fighters and workers in my time that, I don't really have credentials, but it's because I was in that hardcore underground shit. Fuck that. No, you weren't.
You mean the lawyer? Yeah. I had always heard that the 3 fights were amateur fights, and it turns out... Yeah, it turns out that, we had to wait until he's on a fucking stream with a lawyer to find out. Nah, they were just backyard fights. And here's the thing: is if you did that, there's nothing wrong. If you want to go fucking Bangkok and fucking put glass on your fucking fist, that's fucking fine. You go do that shit.
Kickboxer, go do it. But I mean, I don't think he's ever done that. I don't think fuck Kickboxer. He hasn't even gotten to Lionheart. He sure as hell ain't Kickboxer.
But having people think that and go out there and be like, yeah, I believe the dude, and it turned out to be different. You just look like a jackass.
Yeah, I knew what I was doing tonight on this show ever since Monday, and I knew that I wasn't gonna talk to the motherfucker ever again. Ever since Friday, when he was sitting in that chat with me and you talking about, it's just a fucking, I want to protect you from Jim and Andy and Ralph. And I'm like, Jim and Andy and Ralph ain't after me. Yeah. Jim don't know who the fuck I am.
People think I'm trying to do some ops thing or whatever. I'm not trying. Like,
one guy had that. One guy said that, dude. It wasn't something everybody was echoing.
Yeah, no. But my thing is, I'm not trying to jump into another fucking ship. I'm still here on my fucking life raft and shit. My main thing is just fucking freedom.
Doesn't it feel good? Remember I DM'd you earlier? Get that shit off your chest, dude. You will feel so fucking good afterwards, dude. You'll be like, you're free. You're fucking free. You're in the sunlight now, Failure.
This fucking 14 months of failure here.
We've missed the failure. We really have. The failure that we had. I miss how things were a year ago, man. And now maybe we can get back to that. Because when I really think to it, what busted the streaming from being fun, and you can go on any stream with anybody and have fucking fun and try to be funnier than one another, and everybody fucking wins, man. You know what busted that up? Tonka.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not being able to talk to people, small little, things being blown up into shit that is fucking major. I'll say this fucking thing. I still have fucking gripes with a lot of people. A lot of people did fucking shitty things. But there's a lot of fucking beefs that should have fucking died a long time ago. Like, here's an example. The fucking Liz Reptile fucking beef. It was funny for a second. And then it kept going. And going.
Forever.
And going.
At this point, like, Liz and Zeph don't even see each other anymore and shit. Like, that's well over. You're like talking about somebody's like 2-year-old ex-girlfriend and shit, making outdated fucking jokes. Jesus, I'm tired of that shit, man. And I'm not the dude to fucking to be deceptive to.
By the way, I ain't trying to do no fucking pity party. If you don't like me, don't watch me.
Yeah, by all means, I have a keen understanding that the internet forgives, but it doesn't offer sympathy. No sympathy over here. Yeah. I was flat out tricked by this guy. I think a lot of people were, though, man. That's really he has done this to more than a few people, as far as changing who he is depending on the situation, lying about his fucking background. I can't lie about my background. I got a thumbprint. Dude, it's like the Jolly Green Giant came and just put his... Dude, you can find out who the fuck I am so easy and verify that I've worked on shit, the shit I've done. Same with Ghastly. Same to a limited extent, I guess, with you. I don't know. I've never looked you up, but hopefully you have some kind of real life back there. You know what I mean? Wait.
I was looking at the chat, and right-wing BDSM guy says we did get some good memes from the Liz Zeph drama. Yeah, there were some pretty good memes, but at some point it goes beyond the fucking memes. It fucking.
Well, hopefully that's an era that's over.
You don't want fucking people fight. You don't want an army to fight your battles for you. Yeah,
I do know. Well, shit. I guess we can. I do have to go through some of these people, man. So no disrespect. I do have to toss you back into the general, man, because I got to pull some other people in. We're coming to some dead ends because we're so on the same page right now.
By the way, we still got to figure out shit, but there's going to be a future AP failure project.
You goddamn right. I'm hoping to start that next week once we can figure out a schedule that works for both of us.
Yeah, man. Sounds good.
Right.
Talk to you later, man.
Talk to you later, brother. All right, let's pull in. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch fucking Geek Thulu by his toe. Let's check this out over here. Thank you for calling the Blunt Stream. This is AP. How can I help you?
Hi. I really like your show. It's a great show.
You have to sound like the Adam Sandler cock and balls guy, too.
What's up, man?
Nothing, man. It's good to hear your voice again, dude. Remember, you were right, dude. You were fucking right when you told me he'll do it to you. He'll do it to you, AP.
Yeah.
Maybe Andy said that. It was one of you guys, and I was like, well, I'll just...
It's probably both of us.
I'll just have to wait to get fucked, because I don't want to turn my... You were fucking right, dude.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, he used to be a good dude. I don't know what happened to him, man. He just lost his shit, got his goddamn ego wrapped up in it all, and just turned on people that were actually fucking good to him. It was weird. It's really fucking weird.
Yeah.
But I was enjoying your hot fire, man.
Oh, was it hot fire? I didn't get to look at the chat, man. I was wondering if everyone's like, shut the fuck up, you spurg. That's what they say anyway, but...
Well, I tuned into the kill stream, and then I was like, "Oh, AP streaming." So let me go check it out. For some reason, I thought I was subbed to you, but I wasn't. But I subbed. Okay, that's probably why.
Burnside put a strike on this one for calling him a fag on the internet. On the other one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking gay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh well, here we are.
So how's your night, man? Besides screaming and yelling,
I feel lighter. Like when people say I feel like I got a load off my chest, I feel like I took a giant weight off. It does feel like you're taking a weight off. I'm smoking more cigarettes than I should, but I mean, fuck it. My cholesterol got me in this position, not cigarettes.
Well, after last night watching Nick Rekieta and that shit, I started drinking. I had me some Blue Moons with some orange slices, and then I started smoking cigarettes. I got off my vape again.
Ooh, aristocrat, dude. Blue Moons and orange slices.
Yeah, well, hey, man, if you're gonna drink, I don't drink much because I usually have a bit of a problem. So I try to limit that. But
you and me
yeah.
both, bro. We think we both have that little problem.
Oh yeah, I was telling some people some of my drunk stories the other day, and I was like, yeah, and this is why I quit drinking. But yeah, I'm glad to see you're doing okay after the health thing. I was a little worried about it. I just heard about it recently. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Feel great,
I was
man.
like, poor AP. I was like, God damn it. But yeah, I've always enjoyed my time with you, AP. It's like when we hang out and we just chill, it was just, that was all it was. It's just chilling, having fun. We didn't have none of that dumb fucking bullshit drama. It was just play fucking Street Fighter, tell some fucking jokes, have a good time.
I'm very eager just to get back to that, man. Just having a fucking good time, trying to be, and I know Andy is too, because he at heart he's a fucking he wants to entertain. So I know that he's down to get down to that, dude. And I know you just out here having fun. So now we're back to just having fun. The war is over. The war is over, dude. There's no more Kumite.
Well, what are the odds that you think it's going to come back? Do you think he's going to come back at all?
I'm giving it about 40% in 2 weeks that there will be a Kumite and that it will get run right the fuck off the internet. Or, I mean, he's talking to Kraut, so he probably is getting some advice like, just lay low. Lay low for about a month, and then do a video on Aiden Paladin. You know, some shitty advice like that.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. He just, like, to me, he just needs to pack up his fucking dream catchers and fuck right on off. He's fucked with so many people, lied about them, done so much dirty shit to them behind the scenes, and, like, to me, he's irredeemable. Yeah. And I really hope that Failure fucking. I kind of hope that Failure and Andy patch shit up and fucking, or at least have like a some sort of resolution to where, you know, they can at least be friendly to each other in the same room. And
I honestly think they will, man. Like, Failure's the type of dude to want to, you know, like, there is very little Failure won't shake your hand and fucking just squash the beef over, dude. He's that type of dude. So I really think the Failure Andy thing will smooth over pretty quick. And then, shit, man. Long live the fucking Warski fucking Ralph Empire, man. What can I say?
Yeah,
you guys put a fucking bullet in the head of the Kumite.
Yeah, all I had to do is fucking challenge him to a fight, and it just kind of snowballed into this. And I'm so happy.
Funny how hubris works when you're a fucking dumbass, right?
Oh yeah. I do kind of worry for Failure. I worry about like what dirty tricks might be up Tonka's sleeve about Failure, like that he might, because he's originally the one who doxed his name.
But the public is the best protection, man. When you put just everything out there and get honest as fuck with your viewers and the people that paid for your show and the people that paid to go to this fucking event. Now he's got the public behind him. If Tonka tries to pull some shit, everyone knows the whole story. We can see it coming a mile away. We know.
Right? Like, why would Andy agree to a fight in fucking Georgia when everybody and their fucking grandma has fucking put in money to go to Knoxville?
A desperate
and he's already. Yeah, and he's already made commitments in Knoxville to people that are going to come by doing a live show. With Dick Masterson, CRP, fucking Ralph, and do like a hangout and chill with people.
This was a big event, dude. This was becoming a big fucking event, and for the main event fighter, and I don't give a fuck with their camp's excuses. Oh, there's 35 other fucking fights, dude. Fuck that shit. We don't have the fight we paid for. These people weren't gonna go to Knoxville unless Warski Tonka was happening. So to come out and be like, well, we could just do it in Alabama if you just want to fight me. No, because Andy, don't do it. If fighting Tonka means fucking over everyone who paid to hang out with you in fucking Knoxville, don't do it. It ain't fucking worth it. You don't owe that motherfucker a thing. You did everything you were supposed to do.
In the beginning, like, because I knew he wasn't going to accept the fight. I knew to pull some shit together. So I originally started talking to Andy. I was like, dude, we should just do a live show there. Just do a live show, have a hangout, and then, you know, if it goes well, you know, roll that into doing that in the future. Like, go have some live shows out, play, and fucking expand.
Well, I know who's
but in
the future.
I'm gonna go with Tonka.
Tonka, just change your fucking channel name to be announced.
TBA.
Just change it to TBA Saw.
But hey, man, I'm glad to see you back at it and doing well.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much.
I love you. We got to do some Star Wars shit. I saw that you had a tweet about Star Wars, so I'm a big fan of Star Wars, and I have the same routine as you. Once a year, I go through like all the Star Wars. I just sit down one day and fucking just watch them, and then realize my regret.
Yeah,
especially.
Once a year,
especially when you get to the edited original trilogy.
Oh no, dude! Fucking Greedo shooting first. Nope.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
yeah,
I can get you the originals if you want, man. If that's an issue, we sit down.
And really?
This one day, yeah. UA's got.
They were talking about doing that on Blu-ray, and they never got around to it.
Nah, Lucasfilm won't allow that, but they did take the beef off that Vader film, which is cool. Behold the power of Magog, man. 20 minutes after his video, dude. They released it. Internet Magog stronger than Space Magog. How about that? Well, Geek, man, I love talking to you. And, man, get with me after. I know you guys are going to be busy up through Saturday, but after that, man, let's do some shit.
All right, man. Yeah, hit me up.
Talk to you then, my brother.
Later.
All right, who do we have now? What the fuck are we doing listening to fucking synthwave music? That was the long mix. Fuck that shit. We're gonna put on some let's get a little GTA with it. Then we'll pull in who's been waiting for a minute. We're gonna have to pull in too. I'm gonna yank Politipod, because his Kentucky accent just drives the ladies wild. And on top of Politipod, I'm gonna pull in where'd he go? Hey, what's up, Politipod? How's it going?
What up, man?
Oh, Gutenberg dropped out, so I'm gonna pull in Tom motherfucking Pinoid. Alright, here we go.
Oh fuck.
So everybody play nice. Stop being you live, nigga. Stop talking about Australia.
Yo, man, what up, nigga? What the fuck's going on, my brother? How the fuck you doing?
Chilling, man. Getting back in touch with my savage roots, man. Letting the anger take over and enjoying the power of the fucking Sith. A power I've been promised that a powerful sweetie I shall become.
That's where the fuck I'm at right now. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm gonna motherfucking go on the goddamn Kumite and I'm gonna smack the bitch out of motherfucking Tonka Saw and I'm gonna take my goddamn belt by force because that's what the fuck it is men do, for fuck's sake.
Jesus Christ, Tom P, do you have a fucking time machine to do that? Because I have serious doubts there's going to be Kumite in the future.
There will be Kumite. You know damn well he ain't gonna back down from nothing. He gonna be fucking streaming again in like 2 weeks because you know the internet got like the shortest attention.
What happened there, Tom P? You broke up. You still there? We lose you?
I'm here, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. You good?
Yeah, what I'm saying is like, yo, you know the deal. Fucking the internet got the fucking memory of a goddamn goldfish and shit. You know what I'm saying? He'll be back in like 2 goddamn weeks streaming again. There'll be fucking like, 25 people watching him. And I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna smack the bitch out the motherfucker.
Do you believe that if you smack the bitch out of Tonka Saw that he will be able to be redeemed because he no longer will have bitch made in his blood? I think that's what the test didn't reveal anything about AIDS, but what few people know is that you can actually test the amount of bitch in somebody in their fucking blood. I want to see those results.
Man, listen, you know the situation. He's like
Tommy,
you know the fucking deal.
I
would have been had that motherfucker's belt if he didn't pull this shit motherfucking like 12 months ago for fuck.
Well, as it turns out, having his belt wouldn't really mean anything today because we know he was entirely full of shit. Excuse me right now, though, Tom P. I have to welcome Politipod, see what Politipod all said. I'm trying to rush through a lot of people. I don't usually do call-ins, so not really good at it. It's first night. Politipod, what's going on, man?
Hey, not much, man. How's it going?
There's that accent that just drives the bitches up the wall. What do you think about this whole thing, man?
Oh, dude. Fucking gay. Really fucking gay.
Yeah?
For the whole time of this, I even tried to get that, even after everything, he's gonna kick his ass in January. I can't say that I'm not disappointed. I'm extremely as this gay shit like can fight. It
breaking up pretty bad there, Pod. I'm hearing you're disappointed.
Oh shit!
Gay shit, no fight.
I hear Pod. Yo, Pod's proper over here.
Sounds like it's an AP.
It might be. I'm streaming. I've got fucking windows open so I can watch the watch page, all kinds of crazy shit. So you're none too impressed by this turnout, and you're not too far in the country from where that was going to be. Were you going to go to the fight?
Well, I actually moved, and it's probably for the best I didn't schedule the fight now that I think about it in hindsight. But
yeah, that hindsight's 20%. In
Knoxville for anyone who's but yeah, I wasn't too far away from it. I really wanted to see this happen. It's a very shameful display on TONKA's part. You know, maybe they can have another fight rescheduled for some other time. I hope that happens. I really want to see the fight, but something tells me that's not at all.
that's wishful thinking that we are ever going to see a fight. I'm seeing that I probably should restart Discord. We're having some. First of all, I have 5 times the people watching I usually do. Second of all, it's breaking up in and out really bad. But I think we got the gist of what you were trying to say. This is gay. You're disappointed. It's fucking faggotry. You disapprove and you disavow. Is that about accurate?
Yeah,
yo, man, I still want to see the fight in the motherfucking, you know what I mean, closed down Payless shoe store. That's kind of where I'm at, though. I do want to see that shit happen. You know what I mean? I want to see them niggas fight with the loafers and shit next door. You know what I mean? And the stack of motherfucking unsold, you know what I mean, Shaquille O'Neal shoes. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, if you know, at this point, I think the financial situation is going to be that if Vamp is buying pumps anywhere, it's going to be from fucking Payless. I'm sorry, no disrespect, I got to drop y'all out because the reception is fucking bad. I can barely hear what you guys are saying. I might try one more person here in about 5-10 minutes. We're going to talk to the chat for a minute. So if you guys wouldn't mind, no disrespect, hop back into the chat, man. I'll still fucking talk to you that way. And everybody, check out Tom
much
P's
love,
channel
my brother.
If you got a chance, man. Much love, Tom P. Appreciate you coming through. You know
check
you're
out
welcome
my channel
anytime.
too, Doc. Come on,
pod, you make videos still?
Fuck.
I think he was trying to say fuck that.
What the fuck?
Check out. It's a new.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
Yo,
I was
Tom
fucking
P's
with
got the
you.
hottest merch in the game. Come check out Peanut News, nigga. 9 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. Come check Tom P's out. We gonna be motherfucking talking about this bitch made motherfucker who was out here talking about that Ben Franklin was the motherfucking serial murderer who was a pedophile who was burying bones underneath his motherfucking house.
Wow.
Come check Tom P.
Wow, I don't think anybody quite understood what the fuck you just said, but still, that sounds interesting. That's about as interesting as a brown J Muse looking motherfucker trying to fight Andy Worski. Snoochie boochie, motherfucker. Come over here starting that shit. Come over here lying to me. I won't have it. I won't have it. Victor Ann says, don't stand up to a man if you can't sign your name. Isn't that fucking the truth? He was gonna be the fucking cavalry this weekend. One of them was training, one of them wasn't. Ground's a little wet. There seems to be a trail leading out of town. It's moist and salty. Let me see. It starts right here. Let me taste it. Tears and pussy juice. Yep, that's definitely what I just tasted. Tears and pussy juice. Don't try to pull that. Don't try to bullshit a bullshitter, Tonka. End up fucking like a guy in a fuck doll relationship. Fucking, you can't see that everyone's fucking laughing at you. Has so much of Kraut's sperm been pumped into your fucking eyes that you can't see what's right in front of your face. Chamber says, bring me on. Dongwave says, bring me on. Well, Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen. Now, there is a VIP list for the fucking Discord, man. So if Ralph jumps in, he gets... I've been respectfully declining last Friday to go on the Ralph tour. So if he jumps in, he gets precedence. Of course, if Andy wants to come through, I know he's probably packing for his fucking show. That would be cool. We had Geek. We had Failure. We had Spectre. We had Tom P. We had Politipod. Who's next? Just Jake says, tearful trail. It's such a shameful tearful trail. Blanco Boy Jones says, Dongwave based spaghetti Negro. You know, we can't get our third channel fucking struck down here. We have to play it a little bit cool. Gotta try to be nice. Be nice out here. You know, don't do things like lie to your fucking friends about who the fuck you are for a year. All your fucking credentials. And then try to fucking push them away last second because I might be the one person you know who's both worked in fight promotions and fucking name change procedure. You're fucked. You're fucking fucked when it came to me and you knew it. That's why you got all shitty all of a fucking sudden and you couldn't even keep your fucking story straight on why you were being shitty. Red flag number 1. You were real tough in the DMs, then you got in a voice with me and became a little bit of a pussy. Red flag number 2. It don't take 3 with me. We try to do things one step better here. I Hernandez says, get Jim. Oh, if that was only possible. Oh, if that was only possible. See what else. I don't want to steal anyone's gimmick and be the dead air show. So let's see. We could. I guess it's about bedtime. We can go ahead and pull in Dong Wave. Let's see what Dong Waves have to say. Dong, wave at me. What's up, man? Dong Wave.
I fixed it. It was the cord was loose. Cord was loose. I'm sorry.
Turn down that user volume on you.
My dog must have stepped on the cords. They're loose. What do we want?
Hey man,
I'm sorry.
We all have problems with our bitches sometimes. What's up, man? What you got to say, man?
You know, I'm gonna be real with you. I was behind Tonka for longer than I should have, and it's because he came off as so much more genuine than a lot of the other people on here. I still don't care for Andy. I don't care what any of you say. I still don't care for Andy. I find his voice fucking annoying. But this whole thing with Tonka, you'd think after all the shit he talked, after all the knowledge he purported to have about fighting, that he'd have all his paperwork and everything in line months in advance, not like 2 days ahead of time, but months in advance.
This is a very should have fucking better known better situation. This is something
seriously.
You don't even have to explain this shit to fighters, man. Like you need to sign the contract under the name, and every contract says printed name, signature. When you print your name, you print your legal name so they can cut you a fucking check. What were you gonna do with the check the promoter cut you? What bank were you gonna take it to if it didn't match all your other shit? That was blatant fucking sabotage of the event.
And here's another point, okay? I think, quite frankly, it's a massive bitch move to legally change your name because somebody called your mom. What the fuck, man?
That's not going to keep them from having
the
that
guy
phone
who's
number.
like, oh, they didn't make me move. Move me. Well, they fucking moved you to change your fucking name, motherfucker. What the shit is this?
Why would you challenge the boards? Why would you challenge the internet to fuck with you? Don't you know what happens next in that situation? Every time?
They fuck with you.
It's like a Terminator. That's all they do. That's
why I generally try to lay low, because I don't want them to fuck with me.
Yeah.
I don't need that shit in my life.
Right? Yeah, that's the last thing anyone needs.
And furthermore, look at how he treated you the other week. That's when I really drew the line, because honestly, through most of this shit, I didn't care enough. It wasn't worth my time to pay attention enough to all this shit talk and pre-fight nonsense. But then I saw him backstab you in full view of everyone. And I looked at what he was saying and what you were saying, and he was saying, oh, I told him, you know what it's about. Talk to me because you knew what it's about and you didn't want to come on the show. And I saw that you weren't given the right permissions on his Discord.
Yeah.
And I saw that you were willing to talk to him, but he clearly didn't want to talk to you.
He invited me to a fucking show and he said on the show, AP's he can knock the door at any time. I'm banned.
What the fuck could AP have done that made you so upset? Is AP suddenly some sort of child molester? What did he do?
I watched the dump.
And that's clearly not the case. That is clearly not the case because AP is a stand-up guy.
That's right.
So I don't know what Tonka was on about that he would just suddenly backstab you out of nowhere.
Because two reasons, man. Two reasons. One, I am professionally qualified to call out both the name change bullshit and the fight promotion bullshit. And number two, oh fuck, I'm stoned and forgot what my number two reason was.
Dude, don't worry, I'm drunk as shit. Yeah, it's okay.
He hated the fucking fact. That's what I was gonna say. Remember when I was talking about the DMs I got from him? At first it was because the unknown archive thing. Then he got told, hey, AP didn't approve of that shit. He was still trying to have your back. Then suddenly it was, you're a coward. You're a coward. You didn't stick up for me when it came for Andy. Well, just because I said nice things about you, but not subsequently fucking bad things about Warski. Now I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna chunk you under. But thank you, man. Thank him for doing that because I don't want to be anywhere near. I am so glad he did in retrospect.
Seriously, and here's another thing, right? All right. What really bothers me about all this more than anything else is I have seen Tonka live on camera. I know he's not in a wheelchair, and I've seen videos of him fighting. And I would still, to this day, even despite all this bullshit, if they actually stepped in a ring, I would take Tonka over Andy. Because I don't think Andy could actually take him in a square fight. But Tonka, for whatever reason, decided to bitch out. And for whatever reason, didn't want to fight Andy.
The smart money based on
all
Tonka's
this.
bullshit was on Tonka Sauce. Supposedly he had 3 semi-pro fights. Supposedly he was a fucking indie worker for a very long fucking time. I don't know what to fucking believe now.
He had him dead to rights, and he didn't want to take the shot.
That tells me something ain't fucking
And
right.
as a self-proclaimed internet gunslinger, you always gotta take the shot, motherfucker. Take the fucking shot, and he didn't.
The worst thing to me, all the personal shit, him lying to me about all that shit, fuck all that. The worst thing to me, dude, is that a lot of people paid a lot of fucking money to be there. And their excuses, well, he could just come to Alabama and fight. Lame fucking bullshit. Especially when thousands of people are flying into Knoxville.
Try transferring a hotel reservation in Knoxville to a hotel reservation in Atlanta. Try transferring plane tickets to Knoxville to Atlanta. That's still hundreds of dollars, which for the people in this case is a serious amount of money.
You just dropped out, Dongwave. I think.
Sorry.
There you go. Wire problem again there.
Like I was saying, try transferring a hotel reservation in Knoxville to a hotel reservation in Atlanta or wherever in Georgia,
that bitch ass little town
Alabama,
in
or whatever.
That little town in Alabama couldn't host the amount of people coming.
How many hotels do they have?
One. How many people are you gonna fit in that fucking Days Inn for real? I'm not sharing a room with Boogie. Fuck that shit. He's dead. He's gonna stink the place up. Well, shit, man. What else you got for us tonight, man? I got a lot of people to move through. Plus, the dump is coming up. I want as many people to go to the dump as possible, except for Punish Dad, because he's kind of being a cocksucker in the chat. But other than that, everybody's welcome to the fucking dump. Coming up in about 12 minutes, but the hype is already fucking on. The waiting screen is already on. So, man, is there anything else you want to say before I drop? No disrespect. I got so many fucking.
No, I got you, and I'm drunk as shit anyway. But
doing a great job.
Other than that, no. I'm drinking very old Barton 100 proof, like a boss, straight. No ice, no bullshit, straight out of a flask, like a man.
I might have to risk my life and
fondling a loaded handgun. But all I gotta say, other than what I've said, is I fully disavow all of this shit. This whole shit is bullshit. Everyone involved in this fight has done some shit, and I'm done with it all. This has been nuts. And it's just not worth anyone's time anymore.
I agree. I am over this shit after tonight. It's fucking off my chest.
Including the fight promoter, which based on what Nick Rikita, who I have no reason not to trust in this matter as a lawyer, has said that the fight recruiter, for whatever reason, has given 2 different conversations to Tonka and Andy, regardless of both of their nonsense. That is some bullshit in and of itself. The fact that he's given 2 sides to people for no reason.
What did he do? The most common sense thing to fucking do in that situation. He pulled up the papers and he read what the papers had to say. That's all anyone ever had to do. You know, like, that's too much. That's too much for that side of things. That's another fucking red flag, is the small amount of fucking effort and research that went into these fucking stupid mistakes. Fucking mistakes.
Yeah. And
but then again, now I know it's not a mistake. It was all calculated.
Right. And just because I'm disavowing Tonka for all his bullshit right now doesn't mean I'm suddenly siding with Andy or anyone else. I still don't care for them, especially not people like Zoom or fucking El Rariachi, who's done their own bullshit completely separate.
You don't have to love some people because you hate other people, man. The only thing that changed today is Tonka is full of shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that's
I'm specifying that because people in this whole sphere will love to jump to conclusions, and I'm saying that I'm fully disavowing everyone. Fuck everyone, except you, AP. You're cool.
You also work with the monkey, right?
He's been on a fucking indefinite hiatus. I haven't talked to him
Alright,
since fucking November.
Yeah, it's real
I don't know
life
what
shit
to
do.
think of the guy. Well, I mean, he is a faggot, so it's not unexpected for him to do some gay shit.
He got a dick stuck
But
in his throat.
I
And he hadn't been able to talk.
I
about it.
haven't spoken to him since fucking November.
Well,
So I don't know what the hell to think with him.
Well,
And
that's
he only paid me the one time. He owes me like $100 some bucks.
No, wait.
So I don't know.
We've got to stick to the drama we have. We can't start new shit out here tonight, man. We don't have time.
Honestly, it's not worth my time to care. I don't care about the $100, but he can keep it.
I got you.
I
my
have
brother.
plenty of money. I'm not in the need for fucking money, but he does, for whatever it's worth, owe me like $100 or more. So make of that what you will. He's on a hiatus. I haven't heard from him in months.
I didn't know that when I asked the question. I thought it was a friendly little plug you were going to give, and then it turned out to be another thing. But thank you for coming through, Dongwave. The whole chat was like, bring Dongwave on. The other half was like, fuck Dongwave. So I was like, fuck it, bring him on. Let's see what he has to say. And I was not disappointed.
People are dichotomic. But I can't even plug my own channel because I can't stream for another like 60 days. So Warner Brothers didn't like me showing off their racist cartoons.
Got a bit of that YouTube flu. Gotcha, man.
Yeah, YouTube. Anyway, thanks for having me on, AP.
No problem.
I
man.
hope
Thanks.
you do so much better than anyone else involved here. And yeah, everyone else go watch The Dump. It's
Thanks, man. Yeah, and especially thanks for the dump plug, man. Thank you for the nice words to me.
Hell yeah.
And the plug for the dump, because that's very important to me. That is so criminally undersubbed over there. We're gonna change that tonight, I hope. Well, Dongwave, thank you very much, man. It was a pleasure talking to you, and let's fucking do something soon, man.
Oh yeah, hey,
welcome on here
if you
anytime.
want to do some Marty Robbins shit or some talk about guns, stuff I like, hit me up. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Discord. You can find me.
Fuck yeah, I am definitely down with that. Down like 4 flat tires, man. I'm gonna drop you out, man. Take it easy, brother.
All right, later, man.
12:52 here on the motherfucking Blunt Stream, and I'd like to thank everybody who stayed with me. Those of you who are regularly here, I know that you were expecting more videos of people dying, more videos of I don't know, some big asses bouncing, guns, degeneracy, internet cancer. That's normally what we do here. Report on all the bad things that happen with humanity, but tonight was a little bit different. So thanks for sticking in with me. Had to get this shit off my chest, man. Both me and Failure decided, like, nope, no. I was too angry after last night to fucking keep things inside anymore, ever again. It took away all shadows of all fucking doubts. Shit, I don't want to end up in a fucking African ghetto. Have you ever seen an African ghetto before? Take a look at this shit. There go Tonka. There go the tribe. You've never seen ghetto until you've seen a motherfucking African ghetto. But anyway, I'm trying to mix a little of the normal blunt stream in with the fucking bullshit that we're doing tonight. Elizabeth Siebold says, great show, AP. Glad you got that out. I feel 1,000% better. Magic Generic says, you and Failure made the right shit. I hope so. All that shit talk that Tonka did. Oh, well, I want AP to remain popular. I want AP to do good. Fucking the sprinkles off of Killstream balls did more than fucking you ever did. It's just Ralph being like, AP, in the mic. Look what happens. Don't ever fucking threaten me with people that, other people, first of all, and people that have no problem with me, second of all, and that I have no problem with. And I think that's a good way to fucking round this shit off tonight, man. Don't believe what people tell you. Never fucking, if anything can be taken from this, never fully trust anyone on the internet. Because they can make you look like a fucking asshole. And had I fucking hung in there another week, I'd be in that bucket of people looking like an asshole. So there's your lesson. There's your AP's tip of the day. What are we going to do to get out of here tonight? Oh, and once again, if you guys have the link to the dump, those were hyenas. Yes, really moisture. If you guys need the link to the dump, it should be getting spammed all the fuck in the chat right about now. Usually I try to leave us with, all I've been doing is bouncing to the ass videos all night. We never got into anything fucking good. I guess we just got to have another blunt stream tomorrow night where we don't talk about this and we do what we normally fucking do out here. But until then, looking for the video I need. We saw the boat. We saw... maybe we'll just pull something from the classics. Ooh, this'll work. Thanks once again, everybody, for checking out the Blunt Stream tonight. If you liked what you saw, patreon.com/The Blunt Stream is the place to go for that. Help keep the show going. If you just have a passing fancy for what you like, or for this show, that's cool too, man. Streamlabs.com/DonisPaulAP. Even if you do it off air, you will get a very nice note from me. It's like giving me a big old hug. So until tomorrow, when we actually watch the fucking videos, we'll see you next time on the motherfucking Blunt Stream. Later! The force is strong with you, AP. A powerful sweetie you shall become.